What up, guys? Cash Vault finally back for another review with
Scottiplier PopcultFan. Hey, everyone.
And as you can tell, we're not in the auditorium right now because we came a little bit late. The trailers had just started at this time, so we're going to quietly go in because it may be dark and we don't want to disturb anyone. The sound may be too loud. You get the idea.
Yeah.
So we're doing the pre-scene out here in the lobby.
Well, it's quiet here, so.
Yeah, and with enough lighting. So anyways, we'll get back to you on when we review what movie?
The Creator, the new science fiction film.
Yeah, the new science AI film. So we cannot wait to see that. We'll get back with you guys on the next scene for the review.
All right, peace.
Alright guys, we're back. So we just came out of seeing The Creator. So for the review, I'll go first. First of all, my overall rating of this film. I definitely give this a 4 out of 4 stars. That's right, I would give this an A+ rate. I thought it was that well done. I mean, acting was great, casting was great, even some of the soundtrack of Hans Zimmer. Man, you know, he's just really great. He's like one of the top 5 up there, along with like John Williams and like Michael Giacchino and those great guys. So also great visual effects. I almost could not tell if some of the stuff was like either fake or real. I mean, it was kind of well done. I didn't spot any goofs either. So also I loved the kind of story. I guess that's my rating. So now my thoughts are, this movie was very well done. I love the kind of concept of the story that it gives about AI or artificial intelligence. It really kind of gives you an understanding, more of a background of what it kind of comes from and what it's really all about and what maybe its purposes are and why humanity could benefit either from it or could even fear it.
Yeah.
Because there are many of those doubting Thomases out there about AI who especially, you know, prefer the old ways of living before technology. But anyways, so I thought it was... Why I give it a great 4 out of 4 star rate was because I thought that the story kind of had a little similar concept to the first Avatar film in a way. Because if you think about it, there's the main protagonist character, who, you know, is the guy. What was his character name again?
Joseph.
Joshua?
Joshua.
Yeah, it was Joshua. So Joshua in this movie, a little spoiler alert of the name, guys. Sorry about that.
It's just a name.
I know, it's just a name. So anyway, Joshua kind of reminds me of the main character from Avatar in a way, of Jake Sully. Because if you think about it, you know, Jake Sully comes from, you know, a very powerful force that he serves with, you know, like the U.S. Marines or the U.S. military. And they came to, you know, Earth to or they went to Pandora to conquer, right, another world. Well, except that wasn't the case in this film. It was just about AI, and it was like an AI and humanity war, you can kind of say. So in a way, he gets conflicted later on because he starts to fall in love with the other side and care about it and doesn't want it to be destroyed from his own service that he's a part of. So it's like, you know, Joshua was part of the army in here, and, well, he didn't want them to stop them eventually. Yeah. Another story spoiler there. But anyways, I think I'm done with the spoilers. Yes, it reminded me so much about the first Avatar film, and I loved that film too. That was a 4-star film for me, so I can kind of see why I rate this one really well done. also other recommendations. I do recommend this if you're definitely like a tech fan, maybe an AI user, if you work with AI. This is definitely an entertaining film for you. Also, if you're probably a Terminator and Skynet kind of a theoretical kind of fan, this is kind of for you too. There are some moments where it's a little similar too, about AI and tech fighting for itself in a way, just for survival and living. So I think that's all that I may have to say. I didn't have any flaws about this movie or any cons, except I will just say some moments were kind of like a little bit intense and kind of a little bit touching to me in a way. It really makes you feel for the characters of this film, especially about the child star of a lookalike they used for a bot. So I think that's all now from my review. So Scottiplier, I'm turning it to you.
Hey guys, Scottiplier here reviewing The Creator with my buddy Sean. And yeah, well, similar to Sean, I thought this was a really amazing movie. I heard this movie was actually made on a small budget, believe it or not. And I could not tell. It looked amazing, like most other big budget films these days. And John David Washington as the lead, I thought he was amazing. I thought all the cast was amazing across the board. And like Sean was saying, Hans Zimmer, such an amazing score. There's some really great tracks used in this film. And also, like what Sean was saying, there's a lot of familiarity within the story and the science fiction of it all to movies like Avatar, Terminator. I even saw some Planet of the Apes influence and Alien references in this film. So there's a lot of familiarity in regards to this kind of science fiction movie that we've all seen before, but it's done in a way that's a lot more emotional and more dramatic and intense.
And best of all, it still makes it brand new.
Yeah, it makes it brand new and unique and creative, like the title, Creator. And also, another project that reminded me of was The Last of Us, because it has a similar kind of story where you have this lead character who finds this child who's like the key to saving humanity, essentially. And it has a similar kind of story, and it's a more emotional story that focuses on the characters rather than the actual war itself. And I thought that was really fascinating. And I don't really have any flaws. Like, I think this is a perfect film. I've heard some criticisms about like the familiarity of it all being similar to like other science fiction films, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, A+ for me. It was a fantastic film, and that's really all my thoughts. All right, Sean, conclude this video.
Thank you, Scottiplier. So now to end this review. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching our review. So remember to press the like button, comment down below what you think of this film if you went to see it already, and if not, you should definitely go see it. It's another high recommendation from me, from us. So I believe just one more little announcement to make. So what film, Scottiplier, do you think that we should see next?
Well,
there's quite a few coming, either this month or the following month.
Well, there's quite a few. There's the new Wonka movie that comes out in December. We'll see that, I'm sure. There's the new Aquaman movie that I think that also comes out in December. November movies that we might be seeing next would be Hunger Games, the prequel.
Oh yeah, that's a really great one.
Yeah, and there's some other horror films. I think there was also a slasher Thanksgiving themed film that I'm intrigued about.
Oh, and then there's also a few days or a couple days before Halloween, the new Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that. Maybe that should be our next movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Just in time for the Halloween.
That comes out on October 27th, so in a few weeks.
Yeah, maybe sometime in that week or the following week or something, we should definitely see that.
Yeah, so that might be next.
So, that may be next, but who knows? We'll leave you guys posted on that as a post on my channel or as a short announcement on my channel to confirm what will be coming next. I'm sorry I wasn't clear before. I thought we were going to see the Exorcist film, but then we kind of changed our mind to Creator, and I'm, in a way, kind of glad that we saw this film.
Yeah.
So, after all. So, thank you guys so much. Cash Vault out.